Hello everyone, welcome to today's stream. I hope you're all doing well, hope you're all having a wonderful day. Welcome to a stream where I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just taking to the seas, seeing what happens, stuff like that. That's loud. Sea of Thieves for some reason turned itself up to full volume. I like that song. I'm gonna quickly... Hold on, wait. Ah! Thanks for crack, Alex. You. I need to quickly do something, actually. You may want to quickly go to, one second, everyone. I just want to double check if Yuko has a little feature finally working. Ooh, Fina, what's this? She's got a treat. But yeah, welcome everyone. Just gonna quickly check something on... my profile, stream portal, commands. Give me a second. Where is it? I'm looking for a very specific feature. Okay, hold on, everyone, I'm gonna quickly try try something. Let's see if this works. Will Yuko say it? Nah, Yuko doesn't want to. Right, sorry about that. But yeah, welcome everyone. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all having a wonderful day so far. Not sure what I'm doing today, as I said before, but we're setting sail. On as far as I'm aware, Souls of Fallen, I will be willing to change ship later if needed. Alright, let's get going. Fall of the Damned. Nice to know someone's doing that. Let's see. No cloud events. Weird, no world event. Unless it's him behind the storm. Hey, hold on, let me change up my outfit. Actually, no, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna repair my shirt. Thanks for the nose, Alex.
Seen any Krakens lately?
Restore ship. Actually, no, I haven't seen one in a while, but I've probably just cursed myself saying that, to be honest. I route my ships, fully repair them back to their normal self. Let me see if there's... The name's glitched out. Just realized that. The fuck? Okay, what I'm thinking of, seeing that I don't currently have anyone with me, what I may do is just sail around doing, technically doing the PvP.
Well, back to work.
I want to check some of the figureheads. Which ones I've got of the, only the basic one. Okay. So yeah, what we're gonna do is we're gonna claim this.
Snakes are misunderstood, you know. Don't forget the animals.
So we're gonna do something for the first little bit of stream, where we just gather stuff. What I am going to do first, I'm gonna go take on a seaport. And from there, raise the PvP flag. And start taking on, hopefully start taking on ships around the seaports. Okay, so I got a little bait there, put that away. Grab all that. What's my cannon? Oh, that's a lot of fireworks. We'll take some of them. Yeah, for some reason my nameplate's glitched out.
Hello there.
Thank you so much for the follow, Plum Plum? Sorry if I said that wrong. Welcome to the stream, how are you? Okay, no worries.
Hey, come speak with me.
But yeah, welcome to the stream, how are you? I'm busy debating, should I go Frozen Horizon like normal, or... Yeah. Currently debating whether to go Frozen Horizon or the Jellyfish. No, let's go Jellyfish. Oh yay, I forgot the Horses Hunt sales. I don't know. Let me double check everything on my end. Desktop audio's only there. Okay. That was weird. Ah, I think I know what it was. I think I need to raise my noise gate a little bit, to be honest. Every time I approach my ship, just, here's your ship name, and it's like, yeah, I haven't forgotten it. Nah. Family. I just need to raise the noise gate a little bit on, my microphone. Right. So, first... I don't... Oh, now there's a world event. Or it was always there and it was just blind. One of the two. Right, so the first seaport that's closest to us, I would say, not down there, where the Reaper is. There we are. Yeah. Ooh, got a new accommodation. Oh, my mic still goes off. Let me check this. Is it still going off? Seems to be. I just raised my noise gate a little bit. The reason why it takes to switch my ship away from its default skin set is... Yeah. The noise gate you won't really be able to tell much until, like, amount of background stuff. But the reason why I've switched to away from my normal set is I love this capstan here. Oh, fun, heading into a storm. I'm gonna take this moment very quickly to That's not the goal I want to set up. There we go, new one set up. Yeah, but Jade Dragon is one of my faves. Well then, I don't have a hole yet. This is what happens when I go to do tinker with something with stream. I suddenly find myself staring down a giant rock or something. Right, that's the fortress. I guess that's the Sea of Thieves experience as a whole. You just look down at a map or riddle or something, you look up and it's like, oh look, an island or a rock out of nowhere. Does the audio sound good for everyone? Oh, I forgot to have my procrastination. There was some sound alerts I was gonna add. Okay, good. I always try and make sure the game audio is a little bit quieter than me, but not too quiet and all that fun stuff. But yeah, the Jade Dragon sets I used for a while before I got the Frozen Horizon. And now I have this jellyfish one from the Premium Battle Pass. And I just love its design, like the cannons look sleeker, the little jellyfish that pops out. I'm just curious for everyone in chat. Do you prefer like background music with games like Sea of Thieves or nah? Because I'm never sure with games that have a long amount of silence that aren't like a horror or something. Yep. Pretty much anyone that's part of the Discord server is welcome on my ships. No. This is Sea of Thieves physics in a nutshell. Sometimes you get a hole, sometimes you don't. These days. From kissing giant rocks. I don't know why, it's just one of the weird things that baffles me. It was ever since, like, I think the captaincy of it? Yeah. Trying to... Right, there's one now. I'll go deal with that as soon as... I totally didn't blink IRL. All I'm doing is pulling up to the sea fortress and it's going great already. I don't like the fact that my computer was thinking about something for a moment. Quick warning, well, question. You don't mind me, sailing around gaining the attention of the PvP, right? Like, I'm not going to be diving after ships, they're going to be coming to me. Ah, okay. Right, brain. Let's bring this up to here. Nothing. That's just normal barrel. So yeah, what I'm doing here is I'm quickly grabbing... Oh I'm quickly grabbing resources from this place so then I can be fully armed. And also I'm gaining loot. So that way I can defend for loot. Once it's on board. You know, watch me have put the losing position, put the hourglass on, and have a fun issue of someone appearing as I'm harpooning it all. Where's the phantoms? That's what I want to know. Where are they? Because I definitely saw them. But it's just like, yeah, nah, we can't be bothered to fight now. You took too long. You can add me if you want. My username is the same as it always is, which is my Twitch username here. That's going down. Oh, hello. I'll invite you in a second. We may end up switching ships in the future, depending if anyone else shows up. Welcome to the Souls of the Fallen. I'm gonna get that front gate open in a moment. There we go, it's open, and in 3 minutes, everyone.
By the way, I hope you don't worry that I came in here.
I don't mind. I mean, the way my server is set up is pretty much open door on the voice channels. Got a phantom busy bugging me up here.
Should I loot the 4 or should I kill the phantoms?
Either or. We're here for both basically because I plan on leveling up the PvP for Athenas by doing defend the loot.
Oh, so you're actually a defender. Fancy.
Yeah.
I never played as a defender.
Yeah, normally I'm an aggressor, but I haven't had too much luck lately.
Oh, yeah. Lately I just started playing solo.
Yeah.
And I actively won my first battle, but just on default because I had way more resources and he played way too defenseful for playing
Yeah.
with low resources. It didn't turn out well.
Yeah. It's like, the general idea is just to go from C-Fort to C-Fort.
Yo.
Because
There's actually a good spot in the... pretty far away, I'm not quite sure where we are, but there's a good spot where you can just toggle between two and they just respawn pretty
Yeah.
much in the nick of time to get back.
yeah, we're at Royal Crest.
Can be.
So So yeah, we'll get all the resources up first, cook everything up, and then we'll go for getting the loot on board and dumping the PvP on.
You.
So that way we don't get attacked while getting our first set.
Yeah. Isn't it that you get more reputation the more loot you have on board?
Yeah. So the higher the grade when on a successful defense, the more money goes into the hourglass, if I remember correctly, and also more rep.
Yeah.
But it can be quite a bit of waiting depending on how the server cluster is.
Yeah, but if we wait more than 10 minutes, we can just give up the hour. I don't know how long it is, but I think it's 10 minutes. We can just give up the hourglass and get free rep.
Yeah.
But I mean, as long as we're playing as Athena, I don't think that there's a big chance on this happening. By the way, there will go a boom off.
They've also made it so that way Athenas can now end up versing each other.
Yeah, but it's pretty rare.
Weirdly, when I played on Wednesday for a little bit, both PvPs that I went into, they were both Athena.
What?
There's just days, I guess, when the servants of a flame can't be bothered. Found the storeroom key.
Yep. But as far as I'm aware, the most likely outcome is for two Athenas to fight against each other.
Yeah.
For two Reapers to fight against each other, not two Athenas.
Yeah. Just depends on how much of the opposing faction are free to brawl.
I mean, I played a fair bit of it and I never had it.
Yeah.
Two Athenas against each other. By the way, have you found the key for downstairs?
That
here.
should be on the captain's corpse.
Yeah, but I don't know where he died because I died as well.
Look for
take
the
by
green
accident.
bags, I guess.
I already found it.
Yeah. I'm just gonna look up here, around up here for the little trinkets and stuff.
Do we collect the loot or do we let it sit for now?
We're collecting it.
Okay.
Because, the sooner we start defending, the more likely... the more extra bonus stuff will build up.
Yeah, but I thought we would just prepare the loot so that we could collect it afterwards, that the rep would go up fast.
I don't mind when we collect it as long as, like, it's like the way it seems. I mean, we'll collect it once we put the hourglass down. So for now, we'll get to it all in position.
Okay, so part of my idea was right.
Yeah. No, my brain sometimes takes a second moment to organize the plan in my head.
You.
Why have I got ping? Who's pinging me? Ah, other servers.
I had to just switch keyboards. And yes, I have two keyboards on already.
Yeah.
A big one and a small one.
Ah, fair.
And if I don't need the big one for the F keys, why should I not take the small one and have more mouse space?
Yeah. Especially for PvP shenanigans.
Yep.
I'll go get the storage crate in a moment.
Yep.
Because also we can cook all the meat as well.
Yeah, we have the 4x burner,
Yeah.
which will help quite a lot.
Dropping some things down the hatch.
Yo.
Because I try not to do quests too much because I've been invaded while doing I've learned the hard way that if you're doing the what's it called? Legend of the Veil, you tend to get slammed pretty much instantly the moment you put the hourglass down.
Okay.
For some reason, just doing that prioritizes you as a target for some reason in the matchmaking. Gonna go get the box. Because if needs be, if like after every 1 or 2 fights we go grab the hourglass value and then just reset it. I think that may work out quite nicely for us, depending on our... I know streaks are one of the best ways to go. I'll start my collection. My only concern is I did see like either Reaper tier 4 or 5 on the map earlier.
I'm gonna steal some meat from you that I can start cooking already.
Yep. This is gonna be the most chill part of this stream, to be honest. My only other hope with this is that we don't get tag teamed.
Tag teamed.
Basically another ship just comes in and sticks their nose in.
Oh.
It's really annoying when it happens.
I can believe that.
Because I've had some quite enjoyable close fights before, and then just some sloop or brig or galleon just comes, hey, what's this?
Sloops on the brink of sinking, let's sink them both.
Yeah, like, it's like, oh, you two are just fighting each other, so we interrupted. It's like, do you not see the big swirly things on the fronts of our ships?
We are fighting for our faction, let us be.
One of them's trying to get Flameheart's attention, the other's trying to get Ramsey's attention, not yours. I'll dump all the ammo and wood in once I'm done with this, and then I'll bring the storage crate back with whatever food's in it.
Okay.
We've definitely got cannonballs in here. That's a given.
How many?
An entire stack.
Not bad, not bad. Now my brain would say, let's get another fort. Just in case, because 100 cannonballs are not much.
Yeah.
By the way, here's another piece of treasure.
Yeah. I'm gonna quickly offload what I have. Because I am full.
You.
Yeah, this is, if we sink, this is gonna be fun for whoever loots the barrels. We're just gonna be sitting there waiting and waiting.
Oh, you do not have an idea how much I had. At some point, I had over 50 firebombs, and I PvP'd. And yes, it was fun,
Yeah.
annoying them to death. But I personally think before we start, we should go on a few islands to get some chain shots and blunderbombs,
Yeah.
because we're lacking those, and these are, in my mind, pretty much just as important as a lot of other things.
Yeah. Weirdly, chain shots is the one I don't use too much.
I also tend to not use them, but because I think I don't have enough. But once I'm close enough, I definitely go fire them up.
Yeah. Because especially in sloop v sloop combat, it's kind of like 2 shots.
Yes, yeah, but especially there, if you make that tornado of death against them, you will you will need to kill their masts.
Yeah. Also, one thing I don't understand most of the time. Most of the time doing PvP, if I'm successfully warded, they go and kill me, of course, but then they anchor the ship. And just set fire to it. They don't make sure that I'm gonna die or anything. Or they just sit
How would
there.
they? They anchor you, therefore their colleague can make a lot of damage.
Yeah, but
Or
I
even
play
if
solo most of the time.
But if even in single battles, when they can bore you, lower your anchors, set your whole ship on fire, and not make sure that you stay dead, because they obviously can't do it forever, then you will have a hard time recovering your ship from all the fire and the anchor. And once you're done with that, you're in a death spin, and then have fun surviving and all.
Yeah. I just think that there's a better strategy than anchoring. Because if you suppress the person and sail their ship out of the circle, they're dead anyway. Fire
Yeah,
or not.
right. Yeah, right.
Like, I just think that's personally like, setting on fire, whether they try to keep me dead or not. I think setting the ship on the course for sailing out of the circle is a better strategy. Even if they follow, like, even if their ship is already on a course to follow not far behind.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I've got plenty of meats in here.
By the way, would you mind give me a minute? I have to go to the bathroom shortly.
Yep, no worries.
I'll just stay here AFK and make the fun little trick with the joysticks.
Yeah. Okay, that's the meat's there. How's everyone doing in chat? Give me a sec, everyone. Okay, so we've got 2 pokes there. 17. Wait, were they not cooked to perfection? Yeah, I thought they would be. Wow, there's a lot of food in here.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I quickly cooked the food that I had.
Is all cooked?
Yep.
Wheat. We do have 2 fish now left. Uncooked. Ruby splashtail.
Yeah. Oh wait, yeah, the splash tail. Forgot about that, to be honest.
I'll go cook them. I mean, selling fish to the hunter's call, it's sad enough to no use.
Yeah. Right, brain. We're over here at Royal Crest. Want Merrick over there.
By the way, could we afterhand just go to an island real quick?
Yeah, we've got Long Cove to our west. Or we could go to the fortress to our right.
Yep.
That should have plenty of stuff.
I think the fortress should actually be better.
Yeah. Just gonna angle the ship quickly.
So now everything should be
Nina.
cooked. Should we leave the loot for now to get the rep afterwards, or should we?
I think we get it anyway, to be honest.
Okay. As previously stated, I never played like this, therefore I'm not knowledgeable enough.
Yeah. We'll place all the big loot on the grate and then all the trinkets, like... No, I don't put them there because this is the captain's ship. Because we can harpoon it straight off here. So this way it's out of the way and it's not as easily snatched.
This is also why I put it up there. To make the snatching of it easier.
Yeah. No,
At
I
least
mean,
I think it's easier, but...
we have the Sovereign Tower grapple hooks.
I know. But I personally still put them up there. Just because I learned it this way and I do it always this way.
Yeah. The trinkets are put there. So that way we can put them in big chests as we find them.
Okay. There is one more ruby in here, I'll dig it up. Would you mind driving us to the fort?
Yeah.
everybody sorts their loot differently.
Yeah. Like, I learned originally to put it all up there, but, like, with the whole captaincy updates and stuff, I found that's a nice sweet spot to put it on the sloop.
You,
Because as long as...
I personally would put them either a bit more up front or a bit more back, because I like to look down there to see if I have water in the, or how high the water is without going down.
Yeah.
This is why I always put it like up front there so that I can still use it.
Yeah.
And by the way, yes, I just took this dagger just for the fun of it
Yeah.
to try it out. Because you have like no screen covered.
Hmm. I'll be back in a moment.
Yep. Or
I
something we have
am
invented in
on a little
mermaids.
bit of a swim.
Yeah, it's just a refresher.
Hmm. I am kind of curious if water in Sea of Thieves is actually salt water.
I presume it is.
I would guess so too, but then again, this is for Sea
I mean-
of Thieves.
Yeah, but we know the real life, give or take, location of it. Therefore, we know it's in an ocean.
Wait, where is this supposedly at?
It's above New Zealand.
Huh.
La Isla Mosquito is the island called.
Wait, what?
I just looked it up. I will Google it. Give me a moment.
Wait a minute, where did I put my thing? Oh, that's where I put it.
I stand corrected. The real life version of it is in fact close to Mexico and Cuba.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
So I presume it should be saltwater, and also because how the water behaves, freshwater behaves really differently when waves are there.
Yeah.
And you can tell by them if they're saltwater or freshwater.
Hmm. Foam, I guess.
Take this as a no.
Fair enough.
I always light them up.
Yeah.
Just in case if anybody comes back here. Oh, a lot of wood in here, by the way.
Hmm.
Just in case anybody comes around and wants to get me with these barrels, they're not there anymore.
Yeah. Nina. Come on.
By the
Yeah,
way,
no,
it
that's gonna
might
smell.
get a bit dangerous down there. Just so you're aware.
Okay. It's fine. I was where you already blew stuff up at.
I'll go loot the other towers.
Yeah.
I'll just empty my inventory into a barrel. You checked one already, haven't you?
Yeah, I checked the one that we're parked under.
Okay. Now this one's empty as well.
Oh, I've apparently got a lot of food in here.
Should I take some out?
Yep, just quickly dumping it all. Oh, we've got a crap ton of coconuts.
Good, the food that we always just eat, the only one.
Yeah. It was fun taking out Galleon crew one time that interrupted me in world defense and sunk me.
Mm-hmm. But
Bit-
we have
bit-
the of mangoes and pineapple.
Yeah. They made the mistake of letting me get at their pineapple stash. I'm using the bananas to top up my health. And
Yeah, since we have so many, I just use coconuts.
yeah. If I could, I would eat the bananas. Because too many times I've accidentally grabbed them instead of coconuts or whatever.
By the way, do you want to take the venom ball or should I take it?
The what?
The venom ball. There's a venom ball in
I
there.
don't mind.
Okay.
And in 2 minutes, first see you, everyone. Oh yeah, that firework's going in the bottom. Fireworks always go in the bottom barrel for me.
Yeah, for me as well. Are you done with the island?
Yep.
Do you have your inventory full with chain shots?
No.
Because then I would definitely go to another island to get at least 10.
Yeah. I think we'll
For
be
me,
good
it's the minimum.
for them.
Okay, if you don't want to use them, then that's fine by me. What are you the best at?
Not even sure because I'm used to doing solo for so many years now.
So you're good at everything.
I'm decent at being an omni.
Okay. My preference is definitely staying on the boat.
Yeah. My playstyle is I'll rarely go for the board unless I can guarantee my ship's safety.
Yeah, you have a build rate on board, therefore you can.
Yeah. Because
And one who's also capable of boarding but doesn't like to do it.
yeah.
By the way, maybe I like Jade Dragon.
Yeah.
This is my normal setup. With the sword and the blunder.
Yeah. I'm normally blunder and sword, but I've adopted flintlock a little bit too.
Flintlock?
Yeah, because it's like you can get a quick shot off or whatever without.
Yeah, no, I just take the blunder for the massive
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah, because I've had it before where I've had to snipe someone off the cannon of airship before. Because they were hitting me too hard so that I couldn't get back on my cannons.
Oh, yeah.
So plan B, just shoot them. Okay, so we shall hit.
Yeah, but
Hmm?
for me, if this case occurs, well then I guess I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. I personally like the use case more that I can just blunderbuss one-shot a person than just wait for the just wait for them to do anything. Where are we heading next?
We're heading southeast-ish.
Southeast.
To the what's its name? Mercy's End Fortress. Ooh, we
Oh.
got fight.
Well,
Hey Sky, welcome. How are you? I'll try. Hey Jordan, welcome. How are you all?
this was quick.
I'll do that.
Should I lower the sails a little?
Door half. I'm alright. Welcome to stream. Where? Wait, where are they?
Yeah, I'm questioning the same thing.
Oh, there they are. Left side of the fortress.
Okay. Oh yeah.
But yeah.
By the way, if you don't mind driving, because I'm terrible at it. I always miss my intros and all of this.
We're going for sale.
Yep.
Yeah. Welcome in all raiders.
But we should
Hey,
have
Walter.
enough
I mean, come on.
supplies to last them out there for.
Thanks for the luck, Jordan. That Twitch clip thing is not working out well right now.
Really?
I'm trying to bring this up a little bit more. Why have they gone full speed?
Nobody knows. I always see this and I think, why are you doing this?
That's all my it's all good, Sky. I quickly did you the basic
By the way, I
shout.
really dislike these cannons.
Thank you for the look, Sky. Wait, why did I have a... Hey, we're near a fortress. I didn't know we were actually near one.
The one we were before.
Oh wait, but Royal Crest is already reset. Okay, now mast fully repaired.
Good.
Never mind, it's going down, it's going down.
And now it fell again.
We're on the move.
I'm dead. I'm dead. Can you
Never
kill
mind.
me? Can you res me? Thanks.
Oh, apparently we're leaving.
And we're
now.
leaving. I didn't knew either. By the way, I'm repairing ship.
Yeah.
You turn us around?
As soon as the mast goes up, get board on it.
Yo. Oh fuck, I'm all out of planes.
Right, I'll do it.
Oh fuck.
Really? I just repaired it. This is going well. I'm down right behind the mast.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll res you. I think they're getting back. I'll just save the ship because it took a really lot of water.
I got one.
Good. I'll repair the mast a bit more.
They haven't bothered resing their friends.
Good one. Mast is fully repaired.
Drop them. If you can. I'll try and keep them.
Sails.
Yeah.
The sails. Good. Sails are on half.
Good.
Our ship takes up a lot of water. I'll have to repair it now.
I'll give you bucket advantage.
Yep. I should be fine now.
The sea force is picking on them as well.
Good one. Good one.
The joys of fighting around the sea force. We managed to put back. Thanks for the look.
You never had the joy of fighting around an active world event? That's way more fun.
Oh no, I've definitely had that.
the Ashen of Winds and just kills you right on air.
Right, we're gonna skim the Royal Fortress. We're not.
We're leaving pretty much the area. We have to return right now.
Yeah, I know. Right, we're going for safety.
This thing is just getting more and more cracked.
Yeah, no, it's calming down now. I know we're safe because they're where it's safe. Right, that went well. Right, I'll make sure.
Just as well as expected.
I'll make sure both cannons are fully loaded. Yep.
By the way, I dislike them cannons very much.
Wait, why?
I can't shoot with them. Maybe I'll get used to them, I don't know.
Yeah.
But for now, I'll keep being pity about them.
Right, we're gonna be on our ice. I know the left is preferable, blah blah.
Ah, this is exactly why I love the right, because I can shoot with both cannons.
Ow! They're freaking hitting me. Ah. Right, I'll try and get out.
Yeah, and I hit them. I'm dead. Can you rest me?
Right. We're both dead. I had
Yeah.
sip of health.
I'm seeing it now.
This is pretty
Well,
much
even
average PvP.
Even if we die, I still have the good resources from the boat.
Mm.
But now I'll go just bucket. I'll just go bucketing.
We're dead. GG.
Good one.
GG.
Wait, they're also No, they're not guardians.
Nah, they were definitely Reapers.
Yeah, I thought so.
It's
Should I stay here and collect all the things and bring it to the
we
next
can't.
island?
We're booted to the next server.
Okay.
Here we go. You're somewhere in the waves here with me. My Porsche. Yeah, thank you so much. Now that the fight's over, thank you so much for the raid, Sky. And welcome everyone. That went.
Is another person on the way of joining?
Hmm?
Is another person on the way of joining?
Nah, I got raided.
Oh.
The only person that I'm aware might join is off to see a film at the minute.
By the way, we already have an Athena on the server.
Yeah.
In the gold hoarder.
Hey, come speak with me. Hey, hey, hey.
Recently, I was so surprised when I saw somebody sell the flags for the Reaper's bones, the skeleton,
Yeah.
To the sea, yeah?
because I never thought that you could sell them here.
Oh yeah, they updated that because
Yeah,
there's now a thing where you can sell Reaper emissaries to
yeah,
Seven of Flame. No, not Seven of Flame, the Mysterious Stranger.
yeah. Because for Athena we have the Mysterious Stranger, and yeah, now for Reapers we have a skeleton.
Yeah.
Nice.
Luckily, he only takes flags. Reapers still
Yeah.
have to go
Come
away
speak with
to
me.
their thing.
I need your help with that.
Yeah, which, if not, they would be too broken and everybody would just play it.
Yeah, just attack anyone that's selling and then give it to the skeleton. Basically.
Yeah.
Who's pinging me now? Oh.
Should I buy the captain supply?
If you want to. To be honest, I rarely buy them.
Yeah, me too. I'll just buy the bombs because
Yeah.
they're quite hard to get by.
At least the blonde bombs aren't as broken as they used to be.
Luckily,
Yeah,
it's a luck.
because you used to be able to just throw them and they have the same impact radius as if you fired them out of a cannon.
Ooh, yeah, I can believe that that's broken.
Yeah, they fixed it now so that way they have a smaller blast radius if you yeet them.
Mm.
Because as well as reducing how easy they are to find, people used to just board the ship and spam blunder bombs.
Yeah,
To the point where there were a lot of complaints.
and now they had to introduce physics.
Mm.
By the way, you forgot barrels up here.
Yeah, I don't always go for like full island looting.
Nah, I like to go for them, especially here because they're not that far off. And
Yeah.
up here, mostly the best loot's up here. Surprisingly enough, in my mind.
Shove bait in bottom. I'll start doing some ship preps.
Yep. Ooh, I thought this was enough.
Because I always make sure that the cannons are loaded first. Get that extra second shot off.
Who needs ankles?
Where shall we go?
Should we just wait 4
Hmm.
again?
Yeah. We got Mercy Ends to our south.
Okay, if you want to drive already, I'll just fill up my inventory.
Yep, I'll get going. What rank are you for the Athena Guardians of Fortune?
7.
Ah.
But I was on 8 once.
Hmm. Wait, how did you go down a rank?
By losing the account and getting myself a new one.
Oh. That explains it. Oh yeah, right. Need to go left, not right. Really can't wait to upgrade my PC in the future so I can play with, just chill play this on higher graphics settings in my free time.
Why? What graphic settings do you have now?
Give me a sec. Wrong menu. Settings, video. Currently, actually no, graphics. Mainly common or cursed.
Oh. I think I have them on legendary.
Yeah, my
And
PC.
I don't think I have that strong of a PC, but
My PC wouldn't be able to do that and stream. I mean, it can barely play this on the highest settings.
I mean, I also just have 60 FPS, but my monitor also just has 60 Hertz, therefore.
Yeah. It's not
Like,
so
why
much.
should it?
It's not so much that. It's the fact that my PC will heat up so much
Oh.
because I'm only running a 1650 as my GPU.
Yeah, I just have a 3050.
Yeah, and like that 3050 is way more powerful than this thing.
And funny enough, I'm already looking to upgrade it.
Yeah, no, I understand. Oh,
Because
hold
I
up.
recently saw a computer that was in an auction for $1 beginning price.
Mm. Right, I saw it. Where was it? This is mine.
Ooh, fancy.
Got 10 extra planks and 4 chain shots. I saw
Oh,
a storage crate lying on an island.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought you randomly found Athena loot.
Yeah, no, that'd be amazing. Just, just imagine just tripping over
I
Chest
just-
of Legends.
No, I just randomly found an Athena, a little Athena, how's it called? This one of them. Uh, where are they here?
No, not bananas. I don't want bananas.
Athena trinket. It's
Yeah.
just randomly on the thing, and what I believe happened is that some new players found it and that they didn't knew what to do with it.
Yeah.
Therefore, they just left it because they didn't knew where to sell them.
Yeah, because a lot of new players don't know about the mysterious stranger fully,
Yeah.
or what he actually is. Which is understandable.
Where he is and what you can sell to him. I mean, I think for most new players who just watch like, yeah, funny tall tales, he's just the guy that gives out the tall tale.
Yeah, and speaks of the Pirate Legend rank.
Yeah, a rank that you no need to know about.
Yeah, apart from until you get to Ramsey.
Yup. For me, he's still the pirate lord, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's not like it's not like he's suddenly Gordon Ramsay instead. Although that would make a very interesting game.
I'll give you that. By the way, do you have the whole Jade Dragon set?
I'm not sure.
Because I can't buy the weapon that I use in PvE most of the time.
Hmm.
I can't get the sniper. And just as
Yeah.
a replacement, I bought this thing.
Ah, the Ashen version.
Yep. I don't like it, but it's the best that I got. I mean, my alternative
Yeah.
would be this one, and I already have the entire set of utility tools from them.
Hmm. Actually,
Nightshade Pirate.
apparently I don't have the Jade one of them.
Yeah, if I'm right, you need to sell 25 of the presents.
Oh, for
Which in my
generous
mind is
gifts.
Yep. Which in my
Yeah.
mind is quite hard.
Yeah, because you've got to find someone willing to give you one without blowing your head off.
No, you don't need to get them, you can just take them up.
Ah,
This is why I love the small fours. Because they are guaranteed. If I'm right, they're guaranteed a small one, which also counts. And nobody cares about them.
yeah.
I mean, for the fortune, I'd love to do them, but for some ominous reasons, everybody's there right now.
Chest of Fortune. Everyone wants one.
That was irony, by the way.
Ah,
I know about the chest of fortune, I already sold one. And
lucky.
it was by far the most expensive item I ever sold.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna see one for a while. Or not be able to
We
sell
sold
one.
it. We sold it. And this isn't a joke, by the way. We sold it for 75,000. One item.
Yeah.
I presume it was community day, therefore 1.5 times bonus. And we had a 5 flag. 5 gold order.
Yeah. We'll bring the ship round to the gate.
You could also do it here, but I'm never too sure how.
It's easier just to harpoon it off the platform inside.
I'll give you that.
So you're not having to transport the loot halfway through the fortress.
Yep, neither do you have there, because there you can just put them up there. You can just put them up onto the wall. And the other one you can just put them out of the other entrance.
Yeah.
You want to go already? I'll just park the ship.
Wait, what?
You want to go fight the phantoms? I'll just park the ship.
I'll go start picking a fight with them. I am kind of curious on what's the potential future of these sea forts.
I don't think they see much anymore. Because I mean, like, what do you want to do with them?
Well, they belong to Flameheart, and Flameheart's back now.
Yeah, well, I mean, do we know it? I mean, we saw a fake Ramsey, but do we know that it's Flameheart?
No, like, I mean, whether that was Flameheart or not, Flameheart's back now. He's back fully in the land of the living.
Yes, I thought this battle was still going on.
Nope, the player war won for Flameheart. Pendragon's trapped, Ramsey is back.
Yeah, yeah.
Flameheart, I mean.
Yeah. Ah, right, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, because it was a whole, like...
I thought it was just if Pendragon got trapped.
Yeah, no. It was... Pendragon was going to get trapped either way. It was whether he got trapped with Flameheart or not.
I thought we had the chance to pull him out of there.
No, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, but I sadly enough wasn't Pirate Legend when this event rolled around.
Yeah.
So I never was able to play it.
No, anyone could have done it.
Then I wasn't around there to play Sea of Thieves because I just recently got back into it.
Yeah. Hey, just got an achievement. Grade 5 Master Burglar.
By the way, do you want to see something really funny?
Sure.
Put a chest on the trapdoors and then open them. If it's still the same, they will just stick to it and just go
Yeah.
swing up with it. It looks so hilarious.
Let's do sword dash. Okay, that one survived. Wait, it didn't even. It didn't register as me hitting the phantom. That was a bit toasty.
Would you mind res me?
Yep, I'll be up in a second. I just found the upstairs key.
Good. Because for some reason the kegs just blew up.
Yeah, there was one right behind you. Phantom may have went for you.
Oh, yeah. I'll offload the top. I thought you had the key for up here.
I have the keys on this floor in a cupboard. These phantoms just. Thanks for the help.
Oh right.
It's in there.
It's where it usually is.
Yeah.
I would so much love to go through this world with a pair of lockpicks.
Yeah.
I mean, like, they're not protected. Like, at all. Yep, and it still goes to the wall. It still looks hilarious. Oh, sweet. Another emerald.
For that, dash failed.
If we survive the battle, we could sell them
Yeah.
for a bit of emissary value for the most annoying faction.
The hunter skull. Plenty of pineapples
Yep.
around here.
Stop bothering me.
I'll start moving some of these down to the lower one.
You. I would also be on it.
That's one's mine.
By the way, in the treasure chest, there's still a place left.
Yeah. We'll keep ransacking the cupboards and stuff while we wait for the fortress captain to show up.
I personally never do them. I just think it's a waste of time.
Wait, what?
Ransacking the individual cupboards here.
Yeah, but sometimes the little extra trinkets and stuff won't hurt.
Yeah, for these 200, that's time versus money. It ain't worth it.
Hmm. But the thing is, for me, I'm mainly accommodation hunting these days on Sea of Thieves.
I'm still hunting for money.
Yeah. Like at some point I'm probably go and grind out a bunch of the weakest voyages. Just to collect so many of the low-grade chests.
For what?
That was easy.
Or was it ever hard?
Nah. Just not normally that fast. So yeah, we'll need to collect the loot after we put the hourglass on.
You go just through all the chests. I'll put loot up.
Yeah.
Just put the loot up for grab.
Yeah. How has everyone's days been? Sorry I've been focusing on the game so much. That's empty. I find it interesting that this fortress came back just in absolute ruin. That's empty.
By the way, there's a way to grind money really efficiently with these fours.
Yeah,
Where just toggle between them. Is it really that efficient? Because I heard of it, but I never tried it out.
I don't know. 'Cause I'm not normally a big one for efficiency, to be honest. Apart from, like, the flipping anchor. That's as far as my efficiency goes with Sea of Thieves.
Are you done with looting the four?
Nah. This is just how my brain works. It goes on autopilot over little things. There's a couple of members that are probably in chat can probably tell you I squirrel brain a lot. I see something shiny, I suddenly run after it.
I feel you.
Especially if I hear a mermaid statue nearby. I just suddenly, people suddenly find me in the water, hunting for it.
Why do I do the same shit? For me, it's just like a why not?
Yeah. Like, I think I was playing with Shades once, and we were out to do an adventure or tall tale, one of the two. And it took us so much longer because I kept going after every little mermaid's noise or whatever I heard or saw.
Ooh.
The tall tale itself, or adventure, whichever it was, pretty fast, but it ended up taking like 2-3 hours, something like that, because of me. I mean, we made more money if we were to just do the tall tale, but everything good? Just had a
Yep.
blunderbuss.
I know. You like to go after shiny thing, I like to confuse people.
Yeah,
And just shooting randomly out of nowhere once I'm back at the ship is one of these things.
yeah. Never play Phasmo with me. I will be in the power. I will be with a circuit breaker flicking it.
No, okay.
And that game's coming to console next month? If I remember. No, month after. I had to remember which month we're in then. We didn't get too much in the way of cannonballs this time round. I think someone's been here and snatched all the cannonballs.
But just for a question.
Hmm.
Did we need them last time?
Not really, we ended up dead.
Yeah. We just need to play aggressive and fast.
Yeah. Oh, I have so much food. Are we gonna need it? Probably not. I mean, it's not the longest storage dump I've done, but like this circle's still moving slowly. Alright, let's see what I end up putting up there. We've got one fish. to cook. Also, like, I really don't mind, like, fighting our way to the sea forts through the PvP because it kind of makes it a little bit more worth it if we live. Watch us get invaded in, like, 3 seconds.
I already thought it said they will be gone. We're already grade 2.
Yep. I'm gonna drop the sails a smidge, just so we can get a little bit of
Grade
momentum
3.
started. So yeah, if we successfully defend this, we should get... You know what, I'll put it here, the loot. Against the mast. Because there it shouldn't get in our way.
Oh, I'll see a ship. So I'll drive away from it.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure we get less stuff for being... for successfully defending this against random players that aren't PvP marked.
Yeah, and also that they won't just intervene, because we can't run, but they can come in.
Yeah. Wait, is my ship... Yes, my ship's name is back finally.
By the way, you could take your food.
Well,
Should all be ready. All is cooked.
yeah.
I'll just go eat fish just for the spite.
Right, nearest seaport. Well, no, thing.
By the way, if you won't mind, you could try and use more blunderbombs and firebombs because I bought some, so we have enough.
Yeah.
We could go up to Kraken's Fall because it's a quite fun strategy to, if you're low on resources, just drive around the island and just send somebody over to get the resources.
Yeah.
It's a strategy. It's not the most honorable or best strategy, but it is a strategy.
Yeah, I just try and keep the pressure up always enough to not need to fall back.
By the way,
we-
your game releasing? What game?
So I'm currently working on a small horror, and then I've got plans for some other projects.
Hmm.
The problem is I procrastinate too much.
Yup.
So like trying to get into working is a pain.
If you need somebody to test it, I will gladly do so.
Yep. I mean, I have current game builds out currently. Because through the game builds chat from the Discord server, that's where you can see all the game builds for stuff. Also, like, there's... Anyone can do this, by the way. If you put ! game pages in the chat, you can bring up I upload my game builds. Same goes for things like YouTube, Discord, all my socials, which should have them all combined.
Okay.
At least it should work if anyone puts in those commands into chat.
I hope I get the engine running.
Yeah.
Because as far as I can tell, I never use this.
Wait, what? It's Friday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Keep losing track of which day of the week it is. Goes too fast.
Yeah, I have a job. I can recall
Yeah,
every single day.
yeah. No, I should be able to keep track of them because, like, for example, I played Dark Souls yesterday and I only played Dark Souls on a Thursday.
Oh, there's another ship.
Oh, fun!
Wait a minute. I think they're. Oh, they're not Athena. Are they Order of Souls? No, they're Athena. They're Athena. We could sink them
True.
just for the fun of it.
Well, let me check in front of that ship. No PvP loop.
And
Not really worth it to us.
yeah, but they're in the island. We could get their loot,
True.
which includes cannonballs
Yeah, and they may have,
and a flag, which we could also sell if I'm right.
yeah, Athena flags we can give to Reapers.
If I'm right, we can also sell them to Athena themselves.
Yeah, but selling to your own faction doesn't tend to be, worth it.
Yeah, I guess you're right in that regard. But still, extra money. They're probably doing the Legend of the Veil.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, I guess PvP is PvP.
Yep. And I also was ambushed once or twice.
Yeah, they may end up thinking that we have Athena loot and taking us out in the future, even though we have none.
Oh, there are a few trinkets down there.
Yeah, let's deal with the trinkets after, but kill them first.
So they're definitely back from there. Ah, me and my aim.
They're on the
They're
ship.
definitely aware of us. Yeah, this is why the trinkets laid around. They saw us coming and thought, oh fuck, back to the ship, back to the ship.
Go for them now.
Good.
I'll start slowing us down. Hold on, is that what I think it is? Yes!
Good one. I saw it, but I thought I would miss it. Because I have to blunder.
You keep them busy.
Yep. Why didn't you initiate a death spin? Oh, they're done. They're already done for.
Yeah, they'll be on the server though, so we're gonna want to do cleanup on them.
Oh,
Because only we get teleported off to another server. There's phantoms there.
I saw them, but I think we should just let them be for now.
Yeah, but we want their goods.
I would first collect the Athena stuff.
Wait, hold on. Let me bring this over and dock it, because those phantoms are off to something.
Or they're warning us from something. Can we even get ambushed if we're just staying around?
Yeah. We can be attacked at literally in a moment by a PvP ship. There's 80 cannonballs in this. 60 to 80. I think it's 60 cannonballs
cool.
in that rowboat. Hold on, someone's here.
I know.
I hear stuff.
And I see him. He's dead.
That's...
Or is he? No,
no,
he
he's
isn't.
not. You know, I'll just respawn. I think we definitely made a mistake by having that gunpowder keg on the front.
Yup.
Yeah, we'll go that one.
He's dead. Now I saw him die properly.
Hmm. Mermaid's still here.
This is probably him.
Move,
Oh,
move,
battle
move.
begins.
Just...
Yo.
Well, I do love
I
how
just collected one spec here. I did.
Yeah.
Oh, here, sweet. Could you bring it afterwards beforehand? Because I got here a few cannonballs and shit.
Our anchor.
Oh, yeah, right, the anchor does. I forgot.
If that is the guy up there, though, they're pretty bad at hitting us with that. Never mind, that's coming straight for us. Sure enough said anything. No, it's a skeleton.
Good one.
Any eyes on the other ship?
Not right now,
Yep,
but they're pretty close. And they appear to have more than enough things.
Oh, come on, I just put it out. We go border.
Oh, yeah. I feel it. Ah, I'm dead.
Okay, I hate how everyone can interrupt my swings and still kill me, and yet I can't interrupt them.
Well, shit happens, I guess.
Every time it happens, and it annoys me.
I feel you.
We almost had him, but I shot him so much, it's not possible they still are.
I'll just go bucket.
What the fuck? They're both here.
I'll go repair.
They're both here.
Oh. Both. Oh, yeah. I feel them. Yeah.
This
I
is
think we're
going
dead.
straight for great for PvP today.
Yeah, especially if they're just borders.
Yeah. Because to be honest, I don't normally do more than one person for the PvP because I'm not great at fighting off two people.
Well, neither am I.
So like for this mode, I tend to just go solos most of the time.
Oh,
well.
right, our ship is down.
Yeah.
Why are they always boarding? It's so annoying.
Yeah. I'm crawling closer to 45. Is there any faction in particular you need to level up, by the way?
Well, at least I got the two most important thing out of it. The two big fireworks.
Hmm. Yeah, is there anything in particular that you need to do on Sea Thieves?
Technically still everything.
Ah.
but if I have to get particular in something, it would be getting a bit more of Athena reputation.
Hmm.
Just a tiny bit more. We could just do a Legend of the
Yeah.
Veil. And the other thing that I might need would be
Hey, come
a
speak
bit
with
more
me.
rep for the
I
Order
need
of
your help
Souls
with something
because I
secret.
want them to be on 75 for the flame hardships. Oh, a
Yeah.
Foff is here. Do we want to annoy some people?
Wait, what?
A Foff?
Nah.
No.
I mean, we could.
I mean, they died down really strong. Oh, here's another pineapple.
Hmm. If we do a thought there, I'm not sure which faction would be best for it.
Yeah, gold hoarders, of course.
Yeah.
We go for it just for the fun of it.
Yeah, I guess. Give me a sec. Just checking something out quickly.
Yep, I'll just go buy a storage crate and then I'm over the island.
It probably includes my secondary tab. I'll go plant my knife in the emissary for gold holders.
Sorry?
I was just voting for the emissary.
Oh. That's the part that I saw, I just didn't understood you.
Yeah. Right, yeah.
By the way, I always have fun with this little game. Guessing the country just based on the accent.
Oh, okay.
If I guess you're right, you should be in Australia.
Nope.
Ooh, well then. Because it's definitely not American. That's the thing that I can hear.
Yeah, no, I'm not American.
But too little British to that I would guess Britain.
Yep, mine is a hybrid between Welsh and Northeast England.
Hmm. So you're just a part Britain.
Well, I'm full British, basically.
What would you guess, according to my accent?
I don't know, I'm not the best at guessing accents.
It's a bit a hard one because English isn't my mother tongue. Therefore, my English is all over the world.
Chess, for any of you that have up to date on Port Merrick,
Sorry?
is this new? The little ship parts. This smells new.
It's as far as I'm aware, it has been there since the last update to it.
Huh. I just don't remember the hull supports being there. But I wouldn't be surprised if they're doing something because they're doing something over in Shipwreck Bay.
Yeah, I saw it.
which I won't say because
Ooh.
I'm gonna be doing the adventure with someone at some point. I've already done it
Yeah,
myself, but I don't want to ruin it for them.
I already did it myself as well.
Yeah.
Ooh, by the way, I think it's Kraken's watch, and there's a Reaper 2 fighting about it.
Wait, what?
The fourth is at Kraken's watch.
Hmm.
There's a Reaper 2 with another ship fighting about it.
Wait, what other ship? I can't see another ship on the thing.
I also can't see another ship, but it's based on the simple assumption that if they're twirling around in the middle of the ocean besides a fourth, it's most likely that they're fighting against somebody.
Yeah.
Because why else should they be there? Therefore, simple logic dictates that you just have to assume that it's somebody else fighting, and because the closest fort position would be Kraken's watch, it pretty much has to be on Kraken's watch. Therefore, I know I should have barely enough time to go to
The
the
Reaper is on its own.
bathroom. Yeah, to the bathroom once, just before the fight, that I don't have to go during it.
Yep.
So just a second.
How's everyone's days going? Having a quick stretch. Adam 3 minutes, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. Nope, the brig is actually chasing another one by the looks of it.
By the way, do you see from where my beard is? This is probably one of the most coveted items that I have.
Yeah.
You know from where it is?
No.
It's the glitter beard.
Ah, okay. Yeah. Still want to do the Ghost Beard event at some point.
I personally think it was a quite lovely experience.
Yeah.
By the way, is your food full? Because we have a pineapple in here and I would like to see it gone.
Thank you, this.
I'm already full with pretty much ideal food.
Yeah.
If I'm right, it appears to be a brigantine.
Yeah, two brigs that are chasing each other.
Good. One of them isn't an emissary if I'm right. At least I wouldn't see the flag. Therefore I assume one is an emissary and one isn't an emissary.
Oh no, the Seaport wants a piece of us.
Don't worry, they're terrible at hitting.
Yeah, you say that and you have seen how accurate they can be when they want to be.
No, when we want them to not be, I know. How early did they came up now?
Wait, what? Hey Wendy, welcome! Thank you so much for the raid. How are you? Wendy, with...
I'm right, I just one-balled somebody.
Wendy, can you do a shout out quickly?
Oh, there comes the other brigade
You know
team.
what?
Would you mind turn around that I could attack it
Actually,
first? Them first?
You give me a second.
The Reaper?
Ah! I'm clicking on everything wrong.
Oh,
What was that, Wendy?
I read death as
Yeah, these two are
bird.
partners. They're
Or
both
no.
Reapers.
I fucking
Partners.
I can't.
See, but now they're just...
No, they're not both Reapers. One of them's a Reaper, yes, but not both.
I'm not
No, technically the other one is. They have Reapers
Jade,
on
I
sale.
want to give you a present.
Yeah, that they have, but they're not Reapers.
You go for them, if need be.
No shot. I'm dead. Do you mind res me?
Yeah, give me
I'm
a
on the
sec.
scales.
They're pot shotting for me.
You.
Give me a second. But yeah, welcome Wendy.
Oh, by the way, we're drifting into the rain and into another thing.
I'm gonna give them hell.
Good. And there flies the first of them.
I've set them on fire.
Good one. I'll try and reset the ship.
Yeah. I'm mermaiding back.
You. Ah, don't worry, I
Hey,
can
Shade.
fix up the ship.
But yeah, everyone go check Wendy out. They're an amazing streamer. Brain isn't working right now.
Don't worry, we don't need it.
Yeah, no, all
We just need muscle memory, should be enough.
Now we need the power of crayons.
For what?
Power of the crayon munching that gives the power to do anything.
What's meant by crayon?
It's a type of drawing thing. It's a joke that US Marines, well, Marines in general, go eating them, and because they don't use much brains, just pure strength and power of eating crayons. You got a
Oh.
hole in the back.
Yeah, sorry, but I do not get these references.
Yeah.
I'm going for a drift. Oh, the other ship's restocking.
Yeah.
I think they're actually partners.
Yeah, that's what I thought, because one of them has Reaper's bone sails.
Yeah, but not because of them. I personally think they're more or less just partners for the sake of being partners. I think against two brigantines we do not have a shot.
Especially
Especially
if have a shot against one, so we're fine.
Why not against one either? Because we're holding our own again, right about now. Ah, I didn't realize I was on a sliver of health.
Okay, no worries, Shade. I'm getting almost master back fully repaired.
Yep. I'll just go patch up the ginormous holes that we have.
Yep. Someone's on board, I think.
Not as far as I've
Okay.
seen.
No, just what I heard someone coming out of the water.
Yep, they're most likely partners. Should we flee?
Nah, let's just go for it.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes. If we sink, we sink. If we live, we live. Oh, come on, let me in the cannon. Fuck. The other one's back.
Yep.
And they just kissed. I wish I was joking that the move ship's legit met in the middle. No, we've got Megalodon to join us. How delightful.
Good for him.
Question is, what does he see as his juicy targets?
Let's hope it ain't us.
Yeah. But
How
is everyone
fast
doing
did this
in the chat?
fall? Oh, that's so fast. Now my mouth ain't mouthing anymore.
Yeah.
How is this fort back online so fast?
Maybe they just ransacked it for resources and failed.
Oh, possible.
Because we're too close to it anyway.
Oh, they're fighting against each other, so they're not partners in crime. Let's go do the fourth a bit further.
Yeah.
I'll just go on the island to do
Also,
it. Okay?
the Megalodon wants one of their two ships.
Yeah, good one. Should we turn to the fourth?
Oh, one of them may be in trouble.
Should we go on, try to snag a kill or a double kill at best?
Possibly.
I'll just go and look how far the fourth is. It's here for us. Oh, and it's even Shadow Mom.
Hmm.
I think I haven't actually fought her. Too
Ow.
close. I'm
You shot the
surprised
Meg.
that our anchor is still up. Yup. Just give me a minute, I'll just go jump over it.
Yeah. I'm low on health. Ah. That's mine.
Should... You could stay back
Yeah, I'll
moving.
clean up.
Yup. Okay, so they have done a bit, but not...
One brig has both masts down. The
Okay,
one
good.
that's was restocking.
The one that I thought would lose. Our ship's still fine.
Yep. She's just missing a lot of paint.
Would you mind stay on the ship?
I mean, I can quickly just hop over if needed.
Wait a minute, I'll just go to shoot for this fucker.
Yeah. I think we're about to sleep.
I just found 4 pineapples.
Nice. That was mine, now this one. Storm is about to envelop one by the looks of it.
Possible. Ah, kick. Yep, double kick. Oh. Not you, motherfucker.
Yeah, that skeleton is ridiculously fast, by the way.
I thought all of them detonated already.
Yeah, no, there was a really fast skeleton with one after you.
Yup. I just saw it and then I just backed off. It's a really nice one. Oh, by the way, there's another kick.
Hmm. Just had a paranoia moment, so I'm gonna quickly go check on the sloop.
You. I just set them ablaze.
Hmm.
This firebomb was more than worth it.
Yeah. I think we've still got the Megalodon on us. Just we're too close to the island for it to work.
Yeah, I know.
Also, just realized, Wendy, I've just realized how the shout-out message read, because it just says that they were last seen destroying, just chatting.
By the way, I have a movable keg right here.
Yeah, I'm gonna use on these fellas. Double keg
You-
time. Run.
Up there's another one.
Oh, only one of the kegs blew up.
But this one was really close.
Yeah. Run. Oh, I was gonna just set him on fire. But get the keg out of here quickly. Yeah, I'll do it.
No!
No, I have a firebomb. He'll die from
Oh.
a firebomb. Save us a keg for something worse. Like a whole horde of them. I'll put this keg
Or-
here.
Or like another ship,
Yeah, true.
just to sneak. I'll just put it a
Okay.
bit more sneaky away, so that it wouldn't get noticed immediately. By the way, yeah, definitely one brigantine is sunk and the other one's coming for us.
Yeah, it's for one with
And
the
I think-
emissary. Right, I'm retreating back to the ship.
Yo,
That way I can drop sails if needs be.
I think we should just go.
Yeah. Because we need to be on the move before it gets here.
You.
If we head slightly to the left of... Oh boy, I need to repair the wheel.
And they're definitely coming for us.
Yep.
Do you still have a few food slots? Because we have 3 pineapples and I do not like the idea of them getting it. By the way, I'm going in for the attack.
Yeah, I was just getting us on the move.
You.
Go left a little because we're gonna be aiming out front straight at them, which means if they turn, they've got double cannons on us and we don't.
You.
That hurt a lot.
You.
They're likely going to turn and chase us. So if we can...
We're in a circle right about now.
yeah,
I'll just stay at this distance. I hope you're good at hitting.
somewhat.
I looked at the ship stays afloat.
We're turning too much.
They just turned out of it. That's what happened.
Fuck it. I don't care.
My firebombs.
I threw a firebomb straight in one of their faces directly.
Yup.
They got me.
And I also threw 2 just for the fun of it.
Yeah. They're a little crispy over there.
Yup. And you still see it right now.
Mm.
And now they put it out.
That's cool. Make them chase us. They're gonna want to chase.
Yep. Yeah, then no. Don't worry, the ship should stay afloat. I also I just saw somebody in the water trying to board us.
Yeah. There's a brig. There's
But
a
we
very shiny, clean brig.
Yep, I think they're back for a revenge.
No, it's a different one.
It's a Duke. Wait.
It's a new one. Someone's on
It's not
board.
the Reaper one, and they're not just remodeled. I hear it.
Dealt with border.
Okay, good.
Oh, this is horrible. So we've got a clean, shiny ship, which isn't decorated to my face. I'm dead.
I'll revive you. He also just close to killed me.
Yeah, that cannonball straight locked onto my face.
Yeah, and
Oh,
it
this
just
is not
halved
good.
my health. I think we do not have a shot against them.
No, we definitely don't.
But well, shit happens. Let's just waste our resources
Yeah.
and drive them into the other brigantine, because even if I don't get the fort, I do not want them to get it.
Yeah. Got small hole. looks like they're about to face off each other. I'm gonna jump overboard and try and swim my way over there. Because if I can create
Okay.
havoc on the Reaper one.
Sure. Oh,
I'll
mermaid.
just try to go off with a few fancy little maneuvers.
Yeah, I wasn't able to reboard up here. I'm going up the Rizzo Land flag. We need an line too.
Looks like they may want to try and form an alliance for some reason.
Oh, good one. I'll go for it.
Hmm. Why are you boarding us? Kill us, I see. Ah, you set me on fire.
Yeah, sorry. They were also so kind to just introduce a bit of water to ourselves.
Hmm. We collided with them, made alliance with them, and got set on fire by them. What a wonderful
This
way!
sounds amazing.
What a wonderful way to accept an alliance.
If they disband the alliance like in 2 minutes, I'd be. Yep.
We didn't like the kiss greeting of ships colliding.
Didn't they saw it was more or less an accident? I wasn't planning to do it like this.
Wait,
but-
hold on. We're in alliance with the one with the dark sails.
Oh. Well, this is a fun one.
Never mind, they left it, they left it.
Why is this so hilarious to me?
This is pretty much Sea of Thieves in a nutshell. No one knows what the fuck is going on.
I just hit him blunt face with it.
I hope everyone's doing well, enjoying the chaos.
I definitely am. I definitely am.
Who knew
And my
such
P definitely isn't.
Who knew such chaos could ensue just from visiting a fog?
It's season 9, what did you expect?
Yeah. This is what happens when you introduce a brand new chest that everyone wants.
Yeah, because it gives an amazing ship set.
Yeah. I want the ship sets, but at the same time I just get sunk by a break every time I visit one, so it's kinda like, ah. We've got a hole somewhere. I hear it. And it's right in the front.
There we go again.
Ah, the fourth one's a piece of us. Oh, I was gonna rescue.
Oh, yeah. I thought your scream was interpreted as I died as well.
Oh, they almost kissed.
Let's just hope that they start fighting.
Yeah, I think everyone's just constantly big. No, the new. I think they both want us out of here.
Yeah, but we do not want this.
Yeah, no, I'd rather just. You seem to have missed your sniper shots. Nothing
Yeah.
like antagonizing them.
By the way, we don't have much wood left.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll just keep annoying them.
Yeah, ram strat, best strat. Am I not right?
Yeah. 100%.
By the way, I still have a venom ball.
Nice. Oh, we're
Yes,
getting
I
load on
kept
food
it.
too. Time to turn into the kamikaze chef, I guess.
By the way, they are in alliance, them, they two brigantines.
Why do they see us as such a big threat?
We're not the biggest threat, we're the biggest idiots who just want to do shit.
Yeah, like, to be honest, that's how I played most of CPs, being the biggest idiot. And somehow I'm maxing gold for the merchants and flipping souls. Why are we your biggest threats? Why not each other?
Why? Because nobody would be that stupid with no knowledge about the game. Pretty simple.
No, they fear the chaos. They fear the randomness and unpredictability.
Yeah.
Are they now shooting at each other despite being in an alliance?
It's a fourth alliance. That ain't a real alliance.
Trying to scare us all. But little do they know, idiots get
Or they're attacking the
attracted to
fourth.
something like this.
Oh, I see somebody wants to board.
Yep. Hello.
Hello again, friend. I'm a skeleton returning from the dead, determined to be relevant again.
Ah, my sword dash jump didn't work. But it may work out after all. And in 3 minutes, everyone, by the way.
It's definite. The dangerous one is definitely the dark adventure, the one you're on.
There you go, double gunners.
Good.
I was gonna try and... I didn't have a pineapple out, so I was at a disadvantage. I was just eating tomatoes. Now I have a pineapple ready. Because what I want to do to them is I want to drop their anchor so they just come to a standstill.
I love the randomness, it's so entertaining.
Yeah.
Oh, there's somebody, I see him. He tried board us, but he failed.
Because also the thing that
Because he's not random enough.
the thing that I discovered when I took on helped sink a galleon solo against the Skelly fleet is that they will try their best to get their anchor back up. You seem to have
Let's just
missed,
rep them.
and again. They're really gonna be pissed off at me. Enjoy the barbecue. Wow, one of them got close enough. Where'd that cannonball come from?
Oh, from the dark adventure. They can hit cannon shots just as well as they can hit everything else.
Like, really, they are the biggest threat to each other. They're like, no, a sloop.
What's a bigger threat? A tiny sloop with no resources, but random enough.
Yeah.
Or,
Like,
but I personally think that the Black Adventure thinks that if they kill us, then they have no competitors because they will just sweep the floor with the other ones.
Yeah.
We're pretty much the only force that keeps them back.
Yeah, because we'll keep just taking pot shots at them.
Until our own are out, and then we just And we just shoot flares in their eyes. I always wanted to do this.
There is actually a thing to an achievement or accommodation to set another ship on fire using flares.
You're right on cue.
Yep. Oop.
It felt like you were tacking away from this one.
We've got cannoneer. You seem to have missed our ladder. And my head.
Oh, by the way, the other one are doing the fourth. Should I go over and annoy them? Just out of spite. I'll turn towards them.
I landed 1 hit, 2 hits. I like how they were actually slowing through a stop and it's like, shit, they're back again.
I still think it's so hilarious. We do not have resources for the last half hour, but somehow we're still afloat.
Yep, and still pestering. Like, imagine all you want to do is a fall to the point where you keep getting harassed by tiny jellyfish sloop.
Yeah.
That also has an Athena PvP banner and banners and shit.
Oh, they tried to board us, but they missed by a long shot.
Oh, one of them's on the island. Oh, I'm gonna go say hi to him.
Good. Wait a bit. Please wait.
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 No, it's okay. If needs be,
I will just set the blaze.
Yeah. One of them just fired down the cannon. The other is fighting the fourth.
I just set them ablaze. Now we're sadly enough out of fire bombs. And our ship nearly just sank. We have so many holes, it's so crazy.
Yeah, one of them's here, I'm giving them hell.
Yeah, have fun with it. I'll just have to steer the ship away or else we'll sink.
He's dead.
Good one.
I shall just keep the ship from actually sinking by bucketing, and I shall be back in a moment. Because I think what they genuinely wanted to do was one of them stay behind and do it while the rest fights us off.
Yup. We'll do rest fight of the dangerous sloop.
Yeah, but I just went and annihilated the guy on there.
By the way, the water was up here at the table.
We got company.
Oh, cool. I'll turn away from them.
I planted one shot on them at least. What I find funny though is the one thing we definitely have plenty of is cannonballs. I'm dead. And we could be boarded any second.
Yeah, and we're dead regardless.
You know, I'll respawn.
Yeah, sorry.
It's all good. I may wrap up the stream.
No! It was there for a brief second. I could just board them. Ah. Like I thought for a split second.
Yeah.
But just for the fun of it, we should just drive by afterwards. Like after we have sunk. Just drive by,
Yeah.
not attack anything, and just drive off.
I have 4 planks left.
Yup, and I have 0 left if I count them correctly. Yup.
Road. That one's here.
Who should be here? Oh yeah, right. Oh, I'm dead.
Better double gun it. Damn it, you were a millisecond away from being respawned.
Yeah, then he just killed you or what?
Shot me, yeah.
Well, who cares?
Yeah, once we sunk, I'm gonna wrap up stream. Because I'm gonna need a break.
Yeah, can't believe this part.
Weirdly, Wendy's Raiden hasn't shown up in the feed, which means I think my tab's bugged. I'll refresh it to make sure that I don't have any redeems or anything that I've missed.
By the way, did I ever mention we're sunk, my boy?
Oh, I still hear waves. Well, we're not sunk.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
But like, we're sunk.
I've blasted him in the face with a blunderbuss in the hole.
You. And he blunderbussed me in the face as well.
We were never gonna win. They had double guns.
Yeah. I mean, once I saw the Dark Adventurer sale, I just said, let's see how long he's gonna roll with it.
Yeah, because like double gunners, I can very rarely win against, and I can't do the strategy myself because I struggle enough as it is through my dyspraxia.
By the way, just to solve the mystery, I'm from the Swiss.
Oh, okay, nice.
Because I know how I am, I always think... I heard a question once. Where did it went? What is the answer upon it? I do not have a clue.
Yeah.
By the way, if you want to go offline, would you mind want to see the fireworks I collected?
Yeah, sure. Actually, I'll watch from the shoreline. Oh, that's nice. I like the way how they form and then just suddenly disintegrate. Ah, yes, the good old white flat.
You know I had to troll you with one.
Where's that one going? Oh, it's the same one.
Oh, same one.
No,
So
it's
it was
just,
a different one.
It seems it looks like it flew higher than the last one.
I have a few different ones.
Yeah.
This funny little bell and
The bell one's nice because it makes the noise of Fairy of Damned.
you.
The shark.
By the way, I have another one. But this time it has a red flame in it.
Yeah.
Just have one last shark one.
Yep. Yes.
And there is also this one.
I don't have any. Crap.
Yeah, I know. But there's this one as well.
You're not setting me on fire.
Border.
I keep forgetting that they added this in as a seat.
Yeah, I found it by accident once.
Yeah. Because like sometimes when I'm on the wheel I go to grab the cannonballs from up here.
By the way, I just realized I have 2 venom balls.
I have firework.
Which firework do you mean?
This one.
Yeah, and I have... Wait a minute. I have this firework.
It missed.
I want to try it again.
The worst part is that actually works.
Yeah, I didn't even knew this. What?
because it's fired out friendly cannon, my brain is like, it should improve. Not work, but apparently it does work when shot at friendlies.
Yeah, I saw it has a radius around it when you
Yeah.
shoot it on land. I never saw it because I never shoot them on the land.
Yeah.
By the way, but I also found a few fireworks. It's your ship that you have to pay for.
I don't mind. I've got $500,000.
Yeah, and I got 1.5 mil. 1.7 to be exact.
Yeah.
I'm saving for something expensive.
I've got to do a bunch of Athena stuff. I finally got the Thieves Haven runs done. But so I finally got that done. Full of the damned I need to do. Because I want to get the glowing weapon sets.
Then afterwards the glowing Athena set.
Yeah.
Or the glowing Athena ghost skin.
Yeah, the ghost stuff I'm not bothered about, but like the weapons of the damned I'd be happy to get.
Yeah, feel you.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up stream there.
To be honest, I'm done too. I mean,
Yeah. Thank you for joining me.
yeah, it was just as fun for me.
Yeah.
I still have a game to look into.
Yeah.
In which channel is it again?
Gaming. Game suggestions. There should be a game. Suggestions chat. For juggling pumpkins, the emotes broke for a moment there. Yeah, I'm gonna help out the VC while you do my stuff. But thank you so much for joining me. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
See
Are
you
you
later.
trying to play again soon?
Yeah, normally, like, also for, like, I'm trying to play it off stream a little more, but, like, every, like, occasional Friday, it launches. I play, I mean.
Okay, no, definitely have to look.
Yeah.
Have something to look forward
Yeah. Anyway, I'll
because we're
see.
both just too chaos.
Yeah.
Just a chaotic person.
Yeah.
Have a nice evening.
Yeah. I'll talk to you next time or later, one of the two. Right. So yeah, thank you everyone so much for joining me today. I shall quickly set my stuff for my usual outro. So yeah, thank you everyone so much for joining me. All the support, all the raids, the follows, it means a lot to me. So tomorrow we will be playing Unravel for the first time on stream. I've only played like the first 5-10 minutes of the game around the friends, but we're starting that on stream tomorrow and seeing how it goes. Next Friday, I'm not sure what I'll be playing, and so we shall see. So, if you're new around here, feel free to check out the Discord server. There. You won't get pings unless you want them. Also, my socials are here. That includes my my TikTok, my Twitter, and YouTube. And here are my game pages, where I upload my game builds. Cause I need to stand up and stretch and stuff. It means I have 2 hours, almost 3 straight without moving. Also, feel free to check out my artist Necrodemi. They're a wonderful person, and they made my VTube, my Avi, my screens, my emotes. They made all of those wonderful things. Also, there's pieces of artwork that they have done that you can also find on my Twitter. Also, if you're interested in esports type energy drinks, feel free to check out Wraith. They are vegan friendly, sugar free, low calorie, and they contain about 200 milligrams of caffeine per serving. You can use the code Dragon52023 to get 10% off any order. So yeah, I'll be live again tomorrow with Unravel as our new dedicated game. So feel free to join me for that stream tomorrow. We are gonna raid out. Ooh, 9 people online streaming. Ella's currently playing Deep Rock Galactica, so I think we're gonna raid her again today. So yeah, feel free to stick around for the raids. Copy that raid message. The Gremlins have escaped. Let them know that you're from around here. And thank you so much everyone for joining me today. You'll mean so much to me, and all the follows for raids, everything in general. Thank you so much. Other than that, I shall see you all tomorrow. See ya.